When Ancient was 4, stuck in bed with an illness, his father gave him a magnetic compass to play with. Ancient spent hours twisting the compass, wondering how the needle always pointed northwards. He said, I can still remember that this experience made a deep and lasting impression on me. I realized that play is far more powerful. It's actually the key to learning and understanding deeply hidden concepts. The most brilliant minds always knew that play is the highest form of learning. We at Flint Early Learning Research and Development Center inspire designers, educators, and parents to make play more fun, engaging, and safer for kids.
It's always child first. Developing play and games with early child development in mind is a very important part of what we do here. Children learn to solve problems, develop pro-social behavior, and also master various life skills through play. We understand that the more fun children have, the more engaged they are, and the more engaged they are, the quicker and more effective is their learning process. We are dedicated to researching the depth and breadth of play and deliver early learning in the only way it is meant to be, the fun way.
We create experiences with play that allows a child's creative genius to flourish. Given the right tools, children have the ability to bloom and grow to their fullest capacity.
Working with children for over 10 years and serving on the board that evaluates curriculum for toy and game design at NID has helped me comprehend what right learning means in a child's world. We follow principles of universal design in our learning methodologies. This helps in creating tools that engage and trigger a child's natural creativity and curiosity. For example, left-handed children generally face difficulty because the mainstream design is still done for the right-handed majority. Similarly, gendering in early years has made a generation of children follow stereotype growth and has made it difficult for them to explore their natural abilities. We break such conventional learning processes and design products that would connect to what a child really cares for in his or her inner self and help the children engage with the right learning tools.
With play at the core of research, our in depth understanding of child psychology helps in designing a learning tool, the right kind of learning tool for every child. That's why gamification is important to us.
As an NLP practitioner and child psychologist, I know that one reason why children love games is because of the rewards and the whole idea of succeeding. While age-appropriate learning methodology is a fundamental part of our thought process, it becomes even more significant when you try to gamify a product. We consciously bring in points, rewards, or other forms of gamification that incite interest in children of all age groups. And this ensures that children develop interest, motivation, and dedication towards learning through our methodologies.
Our research team is an amalgamation of multiple talents who transcend borders. The highly experienced child psychologists, early learning pedagogists, toy designers, and game developers come together to work diligently towards giving every child the best possible experience. Every day, they pour their dedication and passion into what they do, constantly working towards redefining the field of early learning.
Even the way we select material speaks volumes about the sensitivity we put into our work. It's always quality, age appropriateness, and durability over anything else, which makes it possible for us to bring a wide range of products with utmost safety. While designing products for less than 3-year-olds, we found that the market was devoid of commercially viable paints and clay that are safe for them. We researched on this for more than 6 months and created our own edible replacement using a recipe of all-purpose flour, food-grade colors, and similar materials that are easy to be made on demand and safe to be transported. When your motto is child first, you know that one wrong material, one small mistake can break a child's motivation. So we make sure that we leave no stone unturned to make a child's play experience wholesome.
Our Research and Development Center brings together hundreds of children under the same roof to constantly analyze user experiences and redefine the brilliance of our products. Well, we hang on to every yes and every no.
Let's face it, kids love to break stuff, sometimes by accident and sometimes for fun. We have well-developed guidelines to test every product of ours carefully and thoroughly. And this is the most lively phase where children challenge us to get better. You might have designed the most awesome glass painting activity ever, and actually we did it too. But you know what? Kids found it interesting to break the glass more than paint the glass. Now, these are the kind of things that help us bring mechanisms to direct their interest towards the original intention for which the activities are designed. As the initial testing turned from painting glass to breaking glass, we ensured that the final product is drop safe by literally breaking the initial few pieces in the exact way a child would do.
Our testing has a unique challenge because of the unpredictable nature of children. A child might not engage with an activity because of various reasons. The activity might not be interesting for the child, or he or she is unable to connect with the adult who is coordinating with them. It might even depend on the mood of the child on that particular day. The ability to differentiate the product feedback from such environment-driven feedback is crucial. 15 years of experience in working with children and their parents has helped me devise mechanisms to infer what a child says and what he or she really means. And these mechanisms help us filter the feedback cycle and create a platform where real learning can be achieved.
The core idea behind the establishment of the Flinto Research and Development Center is a study and understanding of the nature and application of early learning in relation to the uniqueness of every child. Assessment is an inevitable part of our day-to-day work.
We do not assess children, we assess our products. It is important to understand that not all children, even within the same age group, are the same. Each child is differently skilled and equipped, and overall just unique. And so, our assessment is adaptive and focuses on understanding how our learning design can be enhanced to make it engaging for all children. And when we design such assessments, help in questioning our own thought process to nurture the differentiated learning abilities of every child out there.
A child's environment at home, school, or even social settings is changing rapidly, and this, in effect, has changed the way the child learns and develops. However, the only thing that hasn't changed ever since the evolution of human beings is that children love to play, and that's the natural way they learn. That's exactly why play is at the core of everything we do. The research that we perform here helps us to stay relevant to the rapidly changing child's world. To make it all the more powerful, we aim to collaborate with national and international researchers with divergent theoretical and methodological perspectives. The disruptive nature of such research and the practical implementation of our learning practices will work in tandem to create models that will influence national and international policies on early education.